What's up, everybody? How's it going? Let me just test this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what's going on, everybody? My name is Tanya Oliver, and today we're going to talk about change because change is in the air. Everybody is in the process of making change. I know the last few days, I personally spent Christmas was getting clear on what I want and building out a life wheel board and building out getting really clear on what I wanted and breaking down my belief systems as to why I either feel like I can't have it, or maybe there's resistance around on the belief or whatever it may be. But here's something I thought was really powerful. I saw it on a Instagram Reels, and there's 4 seasons and times will actually truly change. And the first one is people when people hurting that they have to. Number two, they see enough, so they feel inspired to. Three is they learn enough that they want to. And number four is they receive enough so that they're able to. And those are the 4 seasons of when most people change. When they're hurt, when they suffer, when they learn, and when they receive. And as I was up early this morning, 5 a.m., I'm up early at 5 a.m., and I was starting my change because, like I said, the last week I really worked building out my life wheel board and getting clear all of the blocks and anything that could possibly get in the way, the excuses, the self-talk, the whatever it could be, my current circumstances. And I was like, you know what? Not anymore, not this year. And so I want to share this mentality. I want to share this mindset with you because it's really big. One thing is change is never easy, but neither is staying the same. And you have to remember that. So in moments where why is it that we are like, no, I'm gonna get my best spot, I'm gonna eat amazing, or I'm gonna do this, and then all of a sudden, and it just comes up like, oh, it's amazing. Oh, but it's Christmas. Oh, but it's a holiday. Oh, but it's a celebration. So remember, change is never easy, but neither is staying the same. And so you get very clear not only on what you want, but your belief systems around those things. What is it? What is my belief system is popping up, and it's hard. It's hard getting up in the morning. It's hard showing up for your workouts. It's hard being healthy. It's hard showing up for business. It's hard. It's hard. Exactly. Non-negotiables. I just built my life wheel this whole week. I revamped my wheel board. If you guys don't know about it, we're starting it up again this week in the Ultimate Achievement Academy, and we're really revamping our life. And it takes about like a few weeks to really get clear because you have to understand like what are my limiting beliefs around what I want. Is this something that I really want? And it's hard. It's hard, especially when we don't trust our process. And this is something I want to talk to you guys about too. When it comes to change, we say we want to change, and I mentioned earlier there's 4 seasons of change. We mostly change. I was watching this in this Instagram. We change when hold on, I wrote down. It says there's 4 times when people truly change. When we're hurt enough that we have to, like how much pain do we really want to go? That's why there's times where we're like, I'm not in horrible shape. Maybe even for me, like I want to buy to a whole nother level. I'm in great shape. I love my body, but I'm like, where do I take this? What's the next level for me? And I know I can make some mistakes. I know what I need to do, but I'm not pain because I really enjoy my body, really enjoy my fitness level. But then there's a part of me that I could take this to another level. I could. But I'm not enough pain, so I'm not going to do it. But I say, if you see enough, so position yourself around like masterminds, groups of people that are inspiring you, doing more, doing better. I position myself in a gym where people are very disciplined. They're very serious. They're the competitors and stuff like that. I'm like, wow. Every day I put myself in an ecosystem in an environment where I feel I see enough people that are actually doing it. Learn enough. So learn enough that we want to. Being around people, I'm like, oh well, I'm coming up with these excuses, and here are these other people. I'm learning all this information. Like, okay, like I want to change, and you receive enough that you're able to. You have so much information. You received enough. You learned it. You saw enough, and hurt. Those are the 4 times, the 4 seasons that people actually change. But let me ask you this, because this I thought was really fascinating. Let me read what you guys are saying. Yes. There is a cure for depression, and it's mindset. Depression is a lot of living in the past. It's a lot of living in the past, and so you have to be able to pull yourself out of a state and learn to be fully present. And there's tools for that. And show up December 28th, a free workshop. It's a free goal setting workshop. Sure, you're in that course December 28th, right? And it's at 3 p.m. Eastern. Link is in my bio. Or you can go to www.tanyacoliver.com/goals. Okay. So when we talk about change, change isn't easy, but neither's the same. And the process of it, when we don't like it, it is hard. And that's every single day we have the ability, we have the choice to make a decision to when we set a goal, when we get clear on what we want, that we execute no matter the emotional state we're in. Because if you're in a state and you're allowing that energy state, that emotional state to control you and how you're moving around life and how you're making decisions, then it will own you. And you have to make the decision that regardless of your emotional state, regardless of how you're feeling, that you're going to get up. You're going to move your body. You're going to get your head right. And you're going to show up for your responsibility, like no matter what, and you push through. And yes, it's hard. Yes, it's painful. And that's why a lot of people never get what they really want in life, because number one, they don't have a clear plan of action. Number two, they don't trust that plan of action. Therefore, they quit on themselves, and they quit with their commitments because of maybe past experience, and you learn that trust, and they say F it. You're not keeping up with your commitments, so you say you're going to do something, and then you sell yourself out. Any opportunity you get to sell yourself out, and then those are the excuses. Excuses are just reasonings to justify why you're not doing what you said you were going to do. That's an excuse. So you feel better about yourself for not showing what you said you were going to do, regardless. That's what commitment is. Commitment, showing up for what you said you're going to do, showing up for your goals, showing up for your dreams, showing up for your future self. And every single day, practicing the art of becoming. Every single day, practicing until you master your new character role that you've stepped into. But before you step into a character role, you have to get clear on what it is that you want, and what you believe how you believe it's gonna impact your life. So if you get to that next level, how do you feel it's gonna impact your life? I just want to see where I could take myself. I'm sure something's gonna shift along the way. I'm sure something is going to shift along. I'm sure I feel a lot better about myself. I'm sure full discipline is going to pour in every single thing that I do. It's going to enhance my belief system. Like, now what? What's next? And the more that you achieve in a fulfilling way, the more you're going to positions you're going to put yourself in where you're going to want to up level yourself even to the next level. But there are steps and there are levels, and you can't go to level 10 if you haven't to level 2. I'm not saying I don't believe in quantum leaps. I absolutely do. I'm always aiming for quantum leaps. Even in quantum leaps, there are still steps that are being negotiated. Melina mentioned about non-negotiables. But throughout non-negotiables, we also there's the battle of the mind. It becomes this duality of the mind that is going to try to tear you, and that battle our past. That's trying to work with our future. 11:11. So it's hard to keep going when you don't trust your ability to succeed. It's very hard to keep going when you don't trust in your ability to succeed. And this is all segments of self-mastery. It's knowing every single segment of it. It's knowing when those pieces come through. It's knowing to stay on, knowing when to pivot. When you know that course is actually not the course for you, path is not the path for you. All these things come into place, and it's so important to understand that. Never change that end target until you've experienced it, and then you've had that experience, so you have the knowledge of knowing, wait a second, this isn't what I thought it was. This didn't give me that level of fulfillment that I thought it would give me. But this is also learning to match the internal success with the external success and getting very clear on what you want, understanding blocks and the mental chatter that be happening along the way, and learning how to overcome it, and learning how to master the voices, how to master you falling through, no matter if you are experiencing depression like somebody else, if you're just experience intense anxiety, if you're experiencing mental paralysis, if you're experiencing self-doubt, like no matter what, we move. And that's why these live streams are so critical, because it puts us in a position to understand. And one, to have the awareness. When you're aware, you can actually make a conscious decision to make whatever necessary changes. And coming to a free live event on the 28th, it's free. Coming to this free live event on the 28th, signing up for Mastermind, deciding you're going to position yourself, the goal you're going to set, what you're going to achieve, and allowing your past to not exist anymore. So if you have a history of not following through on what you said you're going to do, or not achieving your goals, or not knowing how to, because you've quit or you've lost trust in the path that you set, then this isn't new for you, and understanding you don't have to, your past experiences, project them into where you're going from here on out. So just remember, change is hard, but staying the same is harder. All right. Change is never easy. Either is staying the same. So I love you guys. If nobody's told you today, thank you. And I will see you guys tomorrow, but I'll see you on the 28th. Make sure you sign for the free workshop. It's December 8th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Share it with your friends, share social media. It's going to be amazing. I know some of you were actually on the one on the 10th, and it was amazing. I love you too. So have an amazing day. If you're in a mood, handle it. Don't project it on other people, because it's not going to resolve anything. If you're in a mood, go take care of yourself. If you need support. And we got some really cool up and coming. See you guys on December 28th. All right, December 28th at 3 p.m. East. All right, you got up for that free webinar on the 28th. Bye.